man, everybody, welcome to Mac Buddy Gaming, where we play to win, not kill. And this is, of course, Let's Discuss It with a Mac. Number 7. Topics for the day is, we all have standards and preferences, so why the double standard? The second topic of the day. Should we raise our kids to be providers, nurturers, protectors, and innovators, or is that too much pressure? And a bonus topic, because we always gotta lead off on something like, is skill-based matchmaking a problem or a blessing? So, young lady, introduce yourself.
I am Nobu Nails. You can book me online at nobunails.com or glossjeans.com.
Brother, introduce yourself.
I am the knight.
Here we go.
You know what I'm saying? I am Asian. Is it FG Mark Graham? Man, out of every platform, Gotham album, every digital store. Go listen to it.
Well, all right. Now, I don't know if y'all been watching this, what it say? What you call me for? We was gonna have you come grab this old drink from us, but it's all right. You ain't got to. Love, you ain't got to. Oh, yeah. So where we at? We gonna get this going right here. Get everything going.
Bro, on the screen getting down back there.
Yes, indeed, he is. All right, so for me, I know we all got purposes and standards, but man, that double standard is crazy. Because I'm gonna give y'all a little situation. Like y'all seen, I had the topics up since earlier this week because I got a story to tell. So I pull up to a stop, normal stop. The mom out there waiting with her kids. Now today was a difference though because I guess she had her friend though. So, she walk off, say, hey, how's it going? Normal little chit-chat about the kids. Like, everything all right? Yeah, I'm going to drive safe. Don't worry about all that. Well, her friend came up, and she was like, ooh, girl, you wasn't lying. He is cute, but he just a little short for me. And I'm just like, okay, that's cool, so we talking a little bit or whatever. But then, I forgot what she said, something else, and I was like, no. She was like, oh, why you looking like that? I'm like, dang, you just gonna just try to kill me like that? I'm like, but it ain't really a kill because I ain't really tripping, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, you ain't really my type. And she was like, what you mean? I'm like, well, shit, I don't like boiled egg with legs. So the chick who kid I was picking up was like, dang, how you just gonna be rude like that? Was I rude? She got this shit on me ASAP talking about I'm short and a bunch of other little, like, oh, he cute, but he's short. I'm like, hey, you cute, but I don't like boiled egg with legs. My thing, I can't change. A boiled egg, you ever seen Humpty Dumpty?
I hate
so you got a big ass brown shit with these skinny ass legs. Yeah, I said it, but it was like, hey, I can't help that I'm short, but it's all right. I'm a short, handsome motherfucker. You cute, but you a boiled egg. So why I get called rude, but she didn't call her friend rude? Can somebody elaborate on that? Like, because I'm actually kind of lost. Like,
there is no elaborating on that. There was no reason for that statement to be made. You could have just kept it. It could have just been a simple, okay, yeah, he cute, but he not my type because of, or you don't even have to go that far. It's just like, yeah, he cute, and it could have just been simply that. But I don't know what it is that compels people to keep going. Maybe it's because they have an audience present. Because we all know that when people are alone, they act a little different than when they're with people or when people are present. So
that's true.
I'm going to look at it as, all right, because her friend was there, she was trying to words. She was potentially trying to, right.
You think that's what it was?
I mean, let's look at it. Most people aren't emotionally aware or intelligent, or once they're put in a certain predicament,
Okay.
they might have been put in prior, and it might left a bad taste, or the trauma.
Okay.
They handle certain things a certain way. So being put on the spot for some people might make them seize up, say stupid shit, say shit that, not even say stupid shit that they would say, if they were with the people that were present.
Okay.
I've seen it. I've had to live it.
But I don't know. It just tripped me out because it's like, okay, yeah, I'm sure, yeah.
I mean, there was no point in saying that.
But it's like,
okay,
you obey.
And see, that's the thing. It's the only reason why you got called rude.
I got called rude
because
she's
the only reason why you got called rude is because she's a fucking woman. And it's like, okay, well, it comes to me. This is how I look at it. Like, all right, it's like, all right, you want to put on big girl drawers, you're gonna have to go into that big girl spot. You know what I mean? But not even that. It's just, if you're gonna decide to talk reckless about somebody, don't expect somebody to spare your feelings. Don't expect somebody to. It's energy that's reciprocated. You could have been a bigger person and I said nothing at all. Could have been like, yeah, you cute too, but I have other. Hey, okay, and that's the whole thing. Everybody shouting equality. So when motherfuckers decide that,
to a certain extent,
we're not going there right now. But what I'm saying is, like, if you gonna take a jab, expect to get one back. You can't sit there and be like, "Oh, you rude." No, you was rude first. What the fuck? You have to say.
I swear to God, she was rude.
You didn't have to say no. There was no reason to say any of that. That's the reason. I feel like in so many ways, that's another reason why men also get very aggressive when women turn them down.
I ain't gonna really say. Well, now it all depends on. No, I'm gonna say this because I done seen brothers. It's kind of going off topic, but I done seen brothers get aggressive with a nice turn down. That's a weak motherfucker.
See, I haven't
seen. They're weak.
I haven't. Okay, so you've seen it. I'm not negating that. So that's your experience. For me, I haven't experienced that.
I have seen the nasty chicks too, though. But I ain't gonna lie. See, a lot of times though, with the nasty ones, brothers keep egging them on. If you just say fuck it and walk off, what else can she say?
Nothing.
She can be sitting there talking to air. That's how I look at it. Brother, you got something to add in on this, brother? We don't want you to sit over here quiet.
No, I'll let y'all get it out first.
No, wait, hey.
No, it's just, alright.
Have you experienced something like that, or rather, give us some, a little anecdote?
I got too many experiences to pick from one.
So let's just give us one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just jump straight to the point.
Okay, that'll work.
Y'all touched on the word perfect equality. That's the main thing. Like, and honestly, it's not all women who contribute to biases, but
or men.
It's a universal thing. But the ones I see the most be biases towards women. Well, more on the favor of women. Like we was talking about earlier, it's a double standard is really just something that panders to one side, that leans more towards one side. So connecting that back to equality is like you can't pick and choose when you want equality.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
If you want equality, then you get equality, which means your insults can be returned.
That is true.
So a lot of people don't really embrace that concept because it's a selfish mindset. I'm gonna get what I want. I'm gonna say what I want. If anybody say anything to me, I'm gonna get offended.
That's true. Oh, we're gonna go to chat right quick and say everybody has a right to a preference. People can't get mad at somebody's preference. That is right. That's just like some guys only want to go after big girls. That ain't nothing wrong with that. Some guys only want to go after athletic builds. Some women only like men over 6 feet. Some women only like short dudes. But it is what it is.
And to touch on that, like it's like
even
right,
beards, haircuts,
and even I didn't even see like y'all want an example. I'm gonna just give this one. I didn't see that like so. It's like I watched a male say he don't fuck with a certain type of female.
Okay.
Basically, just stating his preference or his whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
And he received so much backlash. Got motherfuckers saying he was body shaming, he should be ashamed. This like they hit this man with so much fucking backlash. But let the roles have been reversed. Let a female have said she don't want this type of nigga or this type of guy or whatever. Everybody that bashed that man would be under there. You right. It's your choice. It's your preference. You get to choose.
I'll just say this. Just go inside a clothing store, right?
Yeah.
You look in the women's section, you got plus size, you got petite, you got small, you got medium, you got all that. Nothing wrong with that. You see the models up on the little posters and stuff, all different body shapes, creeds, colors, whatever. Go to the dude section. What do we see?
Standard.
We see Mr. Universe on that motherfucker.
I call that. I legit call that standard. I call that the Ken doll. I call that the Ken doll. I call it standard because that's what their ideology, like that's their standard of beauty. That's their standard or whatever. Because even their plus size is different from our plus size. Our plus size in black women it's completely different than
y'all got curvy.
But no, peep this though. It's like I like because of my height, I can't. Certain stores don't carry shit for me.
I'm good.
No, they carry shit for you. It's these big body ass niggas that be trying to squeeze into you and my son's size.
Like these niggas, like I be going in there. Let me get a 30, 32, 34, 32, 36. You know, add a little. Oh shit, but we only got 30s in this mug, bro.
No, they got
with
so
32. 32.
I can't even wear that.
Like
I can't wear a 30, 32. I ain't gonna lie, Mac is kind of chunky now.
Like it's just like we, from the male side, like we really don't we don't get a lot of shit.
But hey, that's because if you technically think about it,
black males.
we get better looking as we get older. Men, we get more desirable.
I know.
You know, I ain't saying well.
No, because the salt and pepper look, yeah.
Like we get more desirable, and you know, our pussy rating go up now we get older. Like it does, but you know, back to the little topic though. But like, cause I got more instances. Like, okay, for one, motherfucker may got an afro. Ooh, let me braid your hair. You'll look better with braids. Oh, you should cut your braids off and let you get a bald fade. But then let me be like, oh, you should wear your natural hair instead of that wig. I'ma get cussed out. But what's the difference? Like, no, I'm just asking a question. Like, but what is the difference if I ask you to wear your natural hair instead of a wig, and you want me to cut my hair off and go to a bald fade? But
okay, so
you say that's Silver Fox.
Whoo, boy, she understands. But yeah,
Can you elaborate on what I just told you? Because that happened to me.
Okay, so it's not the fact that we're trying to change you. It's the fact that what you see and what we see that the world also sees. Because there's a thing, I'm not saying that men can't multitask, can't do certain things, because you guys definitely can, but you guys are programmed a little different. We all have said this. So women are also programmed different. Y'all have to realize we can care and multitask and do so many different things that you guys cannot do. That we see certain things that y'all don't see. Just like, I hate to say it, one of the best barbers
for hair.
Listen to me.
All right.
One of the best barbers that was in this city. I mean, a female.
Okay.
Do you want to know why? We see things that you guys don't see. You guys see things differently. We see the smallest little details. We see the things that could, if you just did this, oh, you could get there. Just like how y'all see certain things in us that we can't see in ourselves.
But a haircut.
No, I am dead ass serious. I am.
Okay, so why do we
Now,
get cussed out?
now, this is
No,
the. Okay, now I'm finna go to our reason why we
for self.
Okay, this is the reason why y'all get a lot of backlash. Because listen, how you guys have been oppressed. We are not knocking that shit.
Hey, we ain't talking about that.
But
let's finish.
We're not knocking that. But the way, especially black women, have been. And white women wear wigs and extensions and everything, and y'all do not know that shit is so undetectable. But when a black woman does it, when y'all tell us to take it off, it's damn near like another command. It's like, it's weird.
We like how y'all look naturally?
No, listen, please. It's not that. It is not that.
Okay.
What it is because we understand and we can grasp so many things. We are so many things in one. Sometimes we want to change up our looks. That's just like how you guys might want to change up your looks. And sometimes we accept that and we will not say shit. We will be like, all right, we gonna rock it out with you. But then eventually, you're even gonna be like, I'm getting kind of tired of this. And then you're gonna look at us and be like, what you think about it?
Let me see. It's so many times when I had long hair and I had many people tell me that I need to take off a wig. That's not what we see.
No.
You kind of misthrew what I'm. All right. So look at what the question is, and look at the. All right. Look, I'm gonna reiterate the story I just said. I had a chick, had chicks tell me, "Oh, you'll be better. Instead of a ball fade, grow your hair out, get braids, or oh man, you should cut your braids off. Like, oh, you'll look better like that." Now, if we say, "Oh, baby, you've been rocking the weave, the braid, wear your natural hair one time or something like that,"
I'm not okay.
We'll get chewed out. It's not about you, but it's like, damn, you just did it to me.
No, see, that's the thing. One, if anybody, I'm not saying there ain't nothing wrong with braids, but it's just like you gotta think like certain things. It's just politically correct speaking. Certain things are just not gonna be cool. So whatever. Anyway, past that. The reason why women get so defensive is because we're always being told what to do. We are looked at as to be, especially when we are mothers. We are literally just like how y'all feel like y'all gridlocked with certain things as being men, especially being black men, and not having being masculine and having masculine be demonized as being toxicity. Do you understand that as a mother, we lose our identity half of the time? Every time we have a goddamn kid, we legit have to relearn ourselves because we are now different because we done gave a piece of ourselves to this person, to this new being.
We have to.
We're not saying that, but the things that our body goes through and the things that our mind and the things that warp us when we are going through this process, we lose a little bit of ourselves. I can only say that because when I got pregnant with Armani at 15, this is, whatever. I was a cold ass liar. Don't care. I can lie to you as cold. No. Listen.
I was reading chat. Let me see. It's been so many times that natural hair got talked about bad. I went to work with my natural hair and was trying to do something to my hair. I'm gonna just say this.
When I was at GameStop, when I first started going natural, my boss told me, he was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "What?" He was like, "Why isn't your hair done?" What? No, so it happens.
That's them gums. Like, hold on.
That's the corporate world, because you got to think in the corporate world. That's how, when he said that, the first thing I thought was, all right, you looking at it from a politically correct standpoint. But low key, nigga, you just offended me.
You see, it's not the same. Sorry, it's not the same.
But the whole thing is, let's get back to the whole point, the reason why you guys get chewed out is because we feel like we're always being told that we can't dress a certain way, we can't do a certain thing, we can't do this, we can't do that. There are so many stipulations put on women, especially as being mothers. We get stipulated to being mothers, we get stipulated to being so many things, and if we slip up even once, just like with y'all, if y'all slip up even once, we get ridiculed. So this is the reason why we fucking snap back, and then when you guys say it to us, we look at y'all and be like, dog, why don't you see that I'm trying to express another part of me?
We see that. Hold on. See now.
That's what. No. But see, I honestly believe that is just a trauma, though, because all of us share it. Because all of us share it.
Like,
well, no, I can't say nothing because I don't give a fuck. You could legit. You could be with me. I don't give a fuck. Rip my wig off. I don't give no fuck, nigga. That's funny.
Like,
it's a hat.
I ain't gonna see now. I ain't gonna do that. But what I'm saying is,
I'm just saying.
Like, wait a minute. So y'all say all this way, but it's just basically the same shit for us.
We not.
And that's what I'm saying. It's just everybody got their.
But when a nigga come, when a man or whatever you want to call, when a male comes for a woman or when a woman chooses a man, we want to help elevate y'all.
So what you think we trying to do?
We understand that shit, but when you say that shit and when we're saying it to you and you guys throw something back like that, that's damn near like tit for tat. We see it as tit for tat.
No. What I'm saying, they could be. It couldn't be that. Like, I'm not saying it as you said it to me first, and then I'm like, oh well, shit. Why don't you wear your natural hair? No, it could be. All right, I done seen you with all the blue, the silver, the greens, and all this straight hair and all that. Let me see the normal shit.
I ain't never heard that. I thought you meant like the tit for tat shit, but if you're talking about then I don't understand that one because
wait a minute, no, because that's still a double standard.
It is a double standard. I'm not saying that it isn't. No, it is fucked up. I was
you brought it all the way. That's why I'm just looking like, damn. Wait a minute.
I looked at it from a different standpoint because it was like, all right, that seems like a tit for tat thing. That's the only reason why I would see a woman will react like that. That is the only reason why I could see a woman react like that.
Also, think about the story I said.
But it's just perception is really everything. But the simple fact is, like how you said, it could be seen as a man trying to tell a female what to do or give another order, but that's just from your perception of what's being seen. And a lot of times that backlash that he's talking about, it comes, but there is no time for explanation. It's just quick on ass.
No lie, yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let's go and say the thing about it is when we at home, you can see the natural hair if you're worth it, but we need to worry about money first. Hold on. So you think we ain't worried about motherfucking bread? We the main ones worried about money. If you really think about it, like most of the time it's the dude mostly thinking about the money. A woman think about money, but she not thinking about it like how a dude thinking about it. She more thinking of how I'm about to spend this shit. This brother is more like, how can I make more of this and hold this shit? Because most, like what I said, most.
Okay.
Is going to be looking at how to spend it. Now, like I said, it goes both ways. That's why I look at the question.
Yeah.
Look at the question. And then also look at the examples that I have given. These were not tit for tat.
Right.
But two separate events.
No, what I'm saying is the same situation can happen on either side, right?
And it'll be looked
at totally different. Like, look, if y'all listen to my example and you look and listen to what the question was, it was not a tit for tat. It was just wondering why, like for all my examples, even with the chick that I told y'all about the chick on the bus with me. You know what I'm saying? The chick, her friend, and also the hair thing.
But that's what I'm saying.
Random chicks come up to me, ooh, you'll be fine in the motherfucker. You, cut that off to a bald fade or go bald head or glue your goatee out, woo. They just be like, damn, I don't even know you. And you just randomly walk up to me like that. Let a dude walk up to a chick like that. Y'all be down there ready to swing off on us. I understand why you say the reaction is like that, but what I'm saying, let us have a reaction like that. we get chastised. Damn
No.
near come on now, don't tell me.
I'm not saying that y'all would. No, I'm not saying that you wrong on that. I'm not gonna sit here and say that because I see both perspectives.
They say growing up, I remember when some of the girls with curly hair was being called nappy head and everything under the sun. Now let me ask you this: was it okay? Now see, there's having your hair natural, and then it's actually is having that shit nappy as a motherfucker. Like it is. When I say nappy, that shit matted to your shit, and your shit really this motherfucking long and all that. Like even like baby, pick that shit out with a pick. That's natural. Pick that shit. Hey, Tug, you can have a 70s fro. Let's go. I ain't tripping on that shit. No, it was curly. Now I'm also gonna say this: kids are fucking stupid. Let's just be real with the kids are dumb. They don't really understand. You gotta think. And look at who they're around. Cause I can take you to some fellas, man, dreads, natural hair and shit, but it's not nappy and it's natural and it's neat and it's kept good. Like, no, like nappy is man, wake up in the morning, hey, that shit off. Just that's nappy.
No, that's just like there was something.
Natural hair ain't nothing wrong with it.
There was something going around. I seen it. I was browsing through TikTok, and I guess some content creator made something about people with locks saying, "Oh, y'all walking around looking homeless. Y'all need to go get them retwisted." Boss, nobody trying to have thin roots. What you mean? I'm gonna let this grow out because I'm okay with it being like this.
Supposed to let it grow out.
Like at the end of the day, the only like I'm not gonna lie, one of the reasons
child that still can fuck with the grown up. I'm also gonna say is that's also a fuck up in the home.
Yeah, that starts
because you ain't instilled that. That's still into them.
You didn't give that person a self. You didn't let them know who they were.
That is a fuck up at home. If that child is not proud of how they look, even if they may have something that they may personally don't like that, they still should be proud of who they are. And so many people are just insecure nowadays. They're not proud of who they are.
Yeah.
So they put up facades. I'm me, 24 motherfucking 7. I don't know how to be nothing else but me. I'm proud of who I am, and I'm striving to be better. And I want everybody else to be around me better. But the thing is, why do we get the reactions of how I just got from just some simple stories? But look how these two ladies just reacted to what I just said. Y'all talking about I'm oppressing you and all. And it's like,
whoa.
You didn't say that.
Pause.
You did say that.
That's not what I was saying. I'm saying that's how it looks. That's how it's perceived. That's not what I was saying that you were saying that to me. No.
A suggestion?
No, that's how women feel. That's what I'm telling you. That's not how I feel because what the fuck?
You know how long it takes for women to love their hair curly but I don't hair up until their 20s. What?
No, okay, so I get what she's saying. So no, it does take a minute because you have to think. Like another reason why that's a sensitive topic for us is because a lot of people are now just going natural.
Who have y'all been around?
I said our generation.
Oh.
Right. Not yours. Because I know what you mean because, yeah, I know what you mean because I have that in my family. So I know what you mean on that. But for our generation, you have to think like kitty perms, all that shit. Kitty perms ain't nothing but regular perms. They're nothing but adult perms. The only way motherfuckers thought people were pretty is if you had straight hair, it was long, pretty, certain way, looked a certain way. So, yeah, it was a custom at one point in time in our generation to make that shit as sleek as possible.
You know, hold on. Now,
And I'm not saying,
but I'm saying, but
hold on,
like,
let
you
me
can mix it up. Make it look like I got about 7 different chicks.
That's why we got wigs. We not saying that, you know, I get exactly what you're saying. Like, we make a suggestion, but y'all, we make a suggestion, y'all hop. I get it, but
I'm not.
No, I'm not. I said we hop on y'all.
Oh, yeah. Man,
That's what I'm saying. What? I'm saying we hop on y'all. I'm saying the reason why a lot of that happens also is because, like, nigga, like, it's of course it's a form of expression. All hair is a form of expression.
True.
Women have been just like men. You guys have had to get it cut at one point because, you know,
jobs.
Right.
Well,
and
she
women
said working at the bank, it was like that. Now I can understand that. Now the bank. How can I say this? Now, even though it's still discriminating, though. Like, honestly, that is really discrimination.
It is, but it's done in a very loophole way.
Yeah, like, but I ain't gonna lie. You also gotta adapt to your environment.
That's the double talk.
What's the double? Adapt to your environment?
No, the way you have to be in corporate America. That's
like it's you. If you want to be in that, you got to play that game.
Right.
Okay,
so that's the thing. That's something that a lot of women are also trying to break. And what she's saying is a lot of women are just now coming into actually, especially in our generation, they're just now coming to accept their curl patterns. Like for me, when I got out of high school, I think it was before I got out of high school, I stopped perms. So by the time I was 21, 22, I hadn't had perms at all. I was rocking natural curls. I loved my curls. I love them, but then I went through some shit, and when I looked at myself, I seen what was, you know, I guess I seen what I didn't want to see, and that's probably what possibly, not saying all, but this possibly with some women when they see their natural hair, they feel discouraged. Because you have to think, a lot of us, especially in our generation, we weren't taught how to like fully take care of our hair. We had to learn.
That's crazy. Like,
we literally had to learn. Like for me, I had to learn how to take care of my hair. My mother, like, I remember my very first perm, I had to been about 6. No, I was 5. I went down to Oklahoma. 1, they gave me a perm, and then 2, they took the hot comb to my shit. So at that point, the long hair I had, that was to the middle of my back, gone.
Now I'm gonna say this. I done seen, like, my cousin, them, man, they shit long as fuck. They was using hot combs. I had to braid my hair. Hold on, using hot combs, and my shit was. Shit ain't all broke out.
Marcus, but you cannot mix a chemical with a heat.
Oh no, it's frying.
And there you go. But see, that's the thing. These are older generations, like almost like, you know, slave type.
Mm-hmm.
And they're trying to get on track with what's popular, but they're still accustomed to just using the pressing comb. I was fine with the pressing comb. I hated the shit.
Everybody here is also different, which is true.
But that's the thing. That's what she's talking about. At the end of the day, most of us are just now coming into accepting our natural hair. So when a suggestion might be given like that, that might be one of the things that trigger. It's a trigger. It's not to say that you guys, we're taking it too like personal, but it's just a trigger because we're always being told what to do. You guys, the way you guys are hardwired, you guys can be like, well, yeah, like how you got
I'm just cut it off and get this job. I'm going to get this money. It's a logical thing to do. But we will take suggestions from our women. Our thing is, our women won't even take suggestions from us. And y'all was just shit, and that's crazy.
No,
why is it like that? When it be like, damn, baby, but just for the night, don't do the blue, yellow, gold, pink shit. Let me just see your natural hair when we step out. No one have a fucking problem.
No, if said like that, absolutely not. In all honesty, the way no.
That's how I explained it at first.
Okay, but the way if it was said like that, there should be no reason why there should be any backlash. Now, if you came at it in a reckless way, then there should be backlash. So that's why I say it's trauma oriented. That's why I'm saying it's not y'all fault. It's a trauma thing. I was just explaining backstory as to where that shit came from.
I understand where it comes from, but it's like, damn, like, but I'll say y'all with a motherfucker, like, it go both ways. Mm-hmm. Like, that's why it ain't, like, because I ain't trying to make it as, like, oh, it's man versus, it's just like, why is there a double standard when we all got preferences and standards? So it shouldn't be no, it's like, listen, you may only want a motherfucker that makes 6 figures and all this crazy ass shit. Like, okay, woo, shit, hey, that's on you. I can't handle that. I'm gonna walk my ass
like
away.
Like
but if I tell you, I'm gonna talk, brother.
It's like this. It's the reason, like what you basically asking for is why is there a double standard in the first place?
Right.
That. But the reason is, I said it earlier, it's inner selfish intent. Nobody gives a damn about what the next person's standards is. They only care about their own standards. And if your standards don't agree with my standards and it offends me, then I'm going to come at you full force about it.
You don't have to.
No, it's not. Of course you don't have to.
That's just like seeing an offensive post.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't got to say, oh, this motherfucker, and go right. But how many go right past late, though? Those are weak people.
You know what I'm saying? But
you're weak. You're mentally weak.
But shit.
Let's just be. You're weak.
But then that's the answer. Because they're mentally weak. That's why. Anybody who lays a double standard, bro, is basically mentally weak. So
and I say you're insecure because I was like, you know what? I own my shortness. Oh, I know what it is. Shit. I'm short of the pants and all this goofy ass shit. Like, oh, man, look.
You want to know what's funny?
What?
Like, I will own my insecurities. This is weird. But I will own my insecurities, but it's like, let your ass say something about it. I'll just be like, nigga, I didn't give you clearance to say shit. It's not to be me.
It's a defense mechanism.
Like, but at the same time, what I do is I'll try and like play it off like. I try and play it off like a funny thing because it's like, all right, I know this is a trigger, but I know this is something true. So let's play into it. But then it goes horribly left because then they're like, but you said it. And it's like, nigga, I was playing into it. It's like, see, y'all expect us to be so emotional, so when I react like that, you're like, oh my God.
All right, because it be like, we ain't, it's basically just like, you know, we might just say something like really not even trying to be, oh, you got to do this. It's like, man, baby, why don't you just switch it up one time? Like, you know, just switch it up one time. A motherfucker get pissed off at you.
I don't know. I haven't experienced that. That's the thing. Like,
or it'd be like, man, just I don't know, like it's just
you know what?
It's just weird shit. Like it's like I'm just saying, like it's not necessarily just hair. I done gave multiple examples. That's why I try to give. I try to give multiple, like, cause it's standards and preferences. We all got them. Why is there double standards?
Because
one side say something and the other side say something. Like,
because a lot of niggas,
like, men can get offended on shit too.
Okay, and I'm not gonna lie. Let's
especially like you said with the
let's
all right, but we can move to the next topic too, though.
Yeah.
Because you know, and that's another thing that actually goes into the next topic of should we teach our kids to be providers, nurturers. What the hell else I say? I ain't a lot of liquor kicking in.
Let's see. Should we raise our kids to be providers, nurturers, protectors, innovators, or is that too much pressure?
So is all them things in one category, or is they like, you know what I'm saying?
Like those are different skills. Cause now
a nurturer.
If you let these motherfuckers telling you traditionally, you can break those skills up between male and female.
Yep.
But my thing is, no, you should teach. It should be off. Everybody should know all that. Mm-hmm. But everybody should be on that.
But see, like, read that last part here. Or is that too high? Break that Ron did RKO.
Okay, so I'm just gonna read the whole thing over. Should we raise our kids to be providers, nurturers, protectors, or innovators, or is that too much pressure?
Okay.
So you saying should we raise them to be all of that, or is it too much pressure?
Or is that too much pressure to put on somebody and on you, like on yourself and on the child?
No,
to give them all those skills.
It's never too much pressure to want to push somebody to exceed, to succeed. I can't even say
succeed.
Yeah. Ooh. But no, it's never too much pressure, bro. You should always, especially if it's your child, like you should. That's you.
You can be a little too much.
No, you definitely can.
You can become
you
too
can
much.
because
it got to be in a balance. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But
Like you got to expose them to all of it. Got to be like, cause to teach each different, like each skill has to be taught differently. Like for real, as a provider, a good skill, like a way to teach them with that is like the like all right, the little sorting games and shit you can play with your child. That is gonna help them actually also get to the nurturing part too. Cause not only because you're nurturing them, like, cause you're being a teacher at that time, you're showing them a nurturing, compassionate like spirit. So that's giving them the nurture skill. And then by why them is doing the sorting, you're giving them a task in a way like it's a job, which is fine. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to let them go about it the way they want to go about it, which is going to give them the innovation part. See, like, I look at all this shit like that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Then what was the other one? Actually, it's that Pat Rod.
Should we raise our kids to be providers, nurturers, protectors, and innovators, or is that too much pressure?
Okay. And then the teacher, the protector part is you tease them. Oh, yeah? You put the apple on the red? Daddy about to come over there and eat that then. No, don't touch my apple. Don't let nobody touch your stuff like that. Teach them how to be a protector. I can show you all 4 different ways, and all that just came from
that's legit.
playing a sorting fucking game. That's crazy. And that's also critical thinking.
Mm-hmm.
That also goes into the innovation. Why? By them having to look around the house or even outside, like, man, what's red? What's red? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this shape? Because then you can be like, no, I don't want red circles over here, red squares over here. Then the green circles and the green square, like you can express, and they gotta go look. And then it's like, I want an eyeball shape over in this pile. And that's what I had my daughter doing, and she was on it. Took a little while to grasp, but she got it. And now that's how she is. Like, little things like that. It starts small. Like, you ain't gotta be, oh, no, you gotta do. No, you ain't gotta
And that
do
is
like
the worst way because that makes the kid reject.
Yeah.
They go to their inner self.
Reverse psychology there, or do it on the low where you make them think like, oh, man, all I gotta just, as long as I just do this, I'm good. Not knowing by them doing this, and this, you done just encompass so much shit. Because you done simplified it for them, but make sure they understood the key aspects of what they should have been learning. Like, I learned from some good teachers in my life. I'm gonna be honest. Main one of them was my mama.
But what's crazy is right now, especially our generation, a lot of us, again, this is when it comes to trying to teach that, you gotta think, especially my generation, not everybody, but a lot of us didn't realize what the hell was going on in the family, and the trauma hit us. So, and a lot of us didn't get parented and didn't have those moments. So, a lot of us are parenting kids and reparenting ourselves.
I can understand that.
But at the same time, that's when you're reparenting yourself, that's when you're parenting your kid at the same time.
Ooh.
It's a hard thing to do, but it needs to be done because you got to think you're giving yourself, you're reprogramming yourself for structure as a parent, and you're also getting that child ready to be an adult. So you're programming them, which you're also learning.
But see, the key is you got to do it in a way to make them so they can still be a child.
A lot of people,
be fun.
Yeah, but that's where
it gotta be fun,
and that's where a lot of things are missing. That's why a lot of these kids aren't grasping certain things because it's not fun.
It's easy to make shit fun for a kid.
But do
Show 'em the fuck is. Oh my.
the educators or the people that's interacting with the kids
Gotta have an imagination.
but do they make the effort to make it fun? Or do they make it seem like it's just a draining effort
Okay,
or
see,
a burning,
that kind of go like, cause I'm gonna just say this: got them bad apples. Them bad apples are destroy everything. And that's when I was talking. This goes back to a last one. We're gonna be brief on like, it's too much effort put on them motherfuckers. Like I don't mean to say, like I'm sorry. It's like some of them. It's like you know what, shit, some people you just gotta leave them behind. I don't mean just shit on them, but it's like you know what, I'm gonna just give you pinpoint attention and just not all the attention, cause you're gonna need to nurture that. Okay. Why am I gonna keep putting nutrients on this sickly ass plant that I know is about to die anyway? Like I give him a little.
It's like beating a dead horse,
man. For real.
What I'm
like that is exhausting.
I'm speaking on the okay. I'm technically speaking on the bad apples, but not in the realm of like in the children. I'm speaking on the person in power. The person who is responsible for, like you said, the person who is supposed to be playing the matching game with the kid.
Mm-hmm.
The person who's supposed to be doing all that shit. What if they don't put that effort in to make it fun or make it, something that their child wants to
Most people, parents, what they end up doing is they make it into a punishment. And the moment you make something into a punishment, it's a reject. It's a reject. They're not gonna do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm speaking to though. It's like,
well, I'm gonna just say this. That person will have to look at what they're trying. Like, that's where the innovation comes in. You keep trying different shit. That's where imagination comes in. You keep trying different shit. You keep trying. You don't see, cause why you gonna keep doing the same thing and it fails?
That's insanity.
Man, you a psychopath. You crazy. Like you like, what's wrong with you? Like, why? Stop reiterating.
dang.
Don't reiterate. Don't repeat. Let's do something different. Let's switch it up.
Learn and innovate.
Man, innovation. But in order to innovate, you gotta have imagination. Right now, everything is too bam. Like just in your face. That's why I say, man, you need to read books. Get the picture out, because wanna know why? Your mind will have a totally different picture to the exact same story.
Oh my God.
Straight up.
It's so much fun.
Like,
because you
can told the same thing, and all of us look at it. We'll get this. We describe the exact same thing, and everybody picture come out different.
Perception is everything.
Man, for real.
That's why this is needed.
Like that's best thing, because and all this is more than just the kids. Like, we go to us too. Let's just be better. So that way we can build community. Like, all this goes into us. And what's up with the eye? What you see on the eye? You see something? No.
Yeah,
brother.
I ain't do nothing. I'm looking at you.
Like, brother, no, we gonna need you to chime in, because you just been quiet. Ain't he chat? He been just up here quiet. We gonna let you. No, we need you to talk about.
See,
or you want to go to the third?
I'm
see.
thoroughly hot.
I'm third. Listen, we'll go to the third. That's what my
Bonus topic.
Hey, it is bonus round. No, fuck.
Is skill-based matchmaking a problem or a blessing?
It don't exist. It don't exist.
No, the way these niggas, the way these the way these people be hacking it and exploiting it damn near don't exist. Like, I believe it's a point to where you can bend the like let's take a rule for you. You can bend the rule so much to a point where it don't exist. So it don't exist. It don't exist. It makes no reason why somebody who is like, I'm gonna take a Warzone for example. It makes no sense why somebody who's like, he up there like his level like 340 on one account, but he's in the lobby with the 6-year-olds, you know, the new players, getting like 47 kills, 80 kills. Like, bro, there's ways to get around it and get what you want, bro. So I'm like, it don't really.
Well, I can't attest to that shit. I know it done happened before, but for me, basically, all my shit be sweating content. Unless I, like certain, I get a little easier, I ain't trying to, y'all said y'allself, man, I can't fucking kill your shit. But I'm gonna just say this. I like skill-based matchmaking. Wanna know why? Because it makes me play against motherfuckers my level and slightly above. That's what it's supposed to be for. You know what I'm saying? Like,
supposed to.
Like, that's what it be like for me. Because them motherfuckers, everybody be jumping and sliding and crowding, especially on Warzone, man. It be like, where did you come from, sir?
And looking through walls and shooting you.
See, that's something extra. But no, that's not skill-based matchmaking. We ain't talking about hackers. We talking about skill-based matchmaking. It's on a lot of games, brother. It's on fighting games. It's in all that. Why wouldn't you want to go against people your skill or better?
If we take it off fighting games, I would prefer that, like let's say you go online. And
so you like smashing noobs?
No. I would prefer to get somebody that's either a few levels ahead of me or like you.
Or your level.
No, not even my level. I need somebody. Because, well, in my opinion, you can't get better fighting somebody at your level.
Hold on, no. It's your level to a slightly higher. The reason why you have it, like, you gotta think. Me and you could be, okay, we might have the same record, right? Say we just gonna say that's how they matched us up. I might be more technically skilled than you. And smashing, you'll be like, man, this motherfucker, it's like, bro, no, we actually was an even fight. But I just do the mechanics of the game slightly better than you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can have a motherfucker on your level, but they might play different than you.
Yeah.
So, your level or better. I don't want to play against people weaker than me, bro.
I need that's above me. I need to.
My level, or that's like what I say. My level or better. So on COD, like, they go by, like a lot of times KD, games won, things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like how many points who can open the goddamn door? Little bad kids out there. You know what I'm saying? They go by that. I'm going against basically all good, just crazy fucking players, bro. Because, like, then, like, the percentage of how many times you won, like, you can look my stats up. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm a bot, though. Think it's a game, I'm a bot. I'm going to call it because I barely played. But, you still go check me out over there on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? I got plenty of games highlighted and over here on YouTube. Facebook, I got a few over here, but don't worry about it. We gonna put more. They ain't full games, they just a 3-minute games. Don't worry about it, but you can watch the unedited versions over here on YouTube. You already know, Mac Buddy Gaming. But yeah, skill-based matchmaking, man. I'm telling you, like, why wouldn't you want to play like that? Like, why would you want to snooze stuff?
No, I mean, what I mean is, like,
take away the people that's breaking it.
Because I look at it from this angle. Like, so you can be trying to play people that's at your level or higher, but there is, like, like how we explained, you want to fight somebody higher than you. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you gonna be that person that's higher than you know what I'm saying.
But see, the thing is, that person has been showing. The only reason they're fighting me is because they showed the potential, and it's like, okay, this motherfucker Mike can hang up here. Let's get his ranking up. Like, you gotta do that. Like, that person is still technically at your level. They just trying to get to your rank. Like, think of the rank list. Sweet baby Jesus went straight to video games.
Yeah.
We gonna talk about 3. Hey, this Mac Buddy Gaming. I said to where the games at. They like.
I haven't played video games in a while. The only one I've been playing is a Broken Sims games, and We're not going into that.
Girl, we used to be on GTA. Y'all seen how
Oh
my
my
lobbies
god.
was. You know how my lobbies was. Quit playing. Even on GTA,
Our
got that shit
lobbies
too.
used to be
Ridiculous.
so fucking lit.
Like, just
We
ridiculous.
would literally run money up the whole entire, like, the early night. So, like, from, like, maybe 8 until, like, about 10 or 11, we were running our money up.
I'm going.
Everybody got at least 5-6 mil. We get into his oppressor.
You're broke. You're gonna be broke fucking with me. Cause
We blowing up the whole server.
Don't let me die once.
Man,
We blowing up the whole server.
While y'all was playing GTA, I was climbing the ranks slowly, like a snail on the ground, and fighting games. Whatever you wanted, like whether it was wrestling online, UFC, I was never stepping in fight night again after what happened to me. That's a different story.
Man, I had a guy come on my Twitch whoop my ass. Like, bro, why you whoop a noob ass? Man was 93 and 13. And I'm 0, 0, 0, 0.
That was pointless.
Like it's still like even if you go on my Instagram, like it's old videos of me and my cousin battling, or me and my guy battling. Like we used to have a bet with it. Loser get put on Instagram. The world get to watch you get knocked out. Like so, it's just like
that X-rated ass Sims. She said, "Mine ain't got that blurry little lines." Hey, look.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Man, look, what?
Yeah.
We ain't in it.
They try to figure out.
Man, what's up with this skill-based masturbating? But I hear you, man, listen. Man, listen, bro. Halo, the art, man, listen. I've been doing this gaming shit for a long time.
But I couldn't get,
Fucking Halo.
I couldn't get into the GTA, bro, because it's like, I ain't even gonna lie, bro.
Oh yeah, you was one of the niggas who's probably gonna spin out the goddamn server. That's why.
No, but after CJ Dirty Beater, you know what I'm saying, bro, I ain't want to play no more, you know what I mean? If it wasn't bringing CJ back, bro, because that was my nigga, bro, you know what I mean?
No, what it was, they took away a lot of features that CJ had in San Andreas.
Oh my god, being able to like lose weight and like.
I ain't even talking about the cheat codes, just like I modded mine. I had all the real cars and shit. Put Burger King on.
I mean, they do that. I mean,
we've been doing that shit, trust me.
I know, trust me, I know.
Come on now.
It feeds the competitive edge, though, for me, though. Like that, I can't even say it because Pat Brown got me.
Man, I was all on Soul Calibur. Like, my Ivy was my bitch. And I'm sorry, I got to say it. She know what she said on the game.
I ain't jumping. Honestly, bro, I didn't jump into Soul Calibur. Not the one. It was like 4.
I've been playing since Soul Edge.
4.
We can play it on here. I'm gonna do a stream like that of us getting down in arcade straight up.
Yeah.
Marcus is Mr. 5-star terrorizer.
But no,
go ahead, elaborate.
Until she do, no, it's just like that skill-based matchmaking. I like it, especially in a fighting game, especially, bro. Like it drives my competitive edge, bro. Because I can't let you beat me. I don't care who you is. You could be 8. If they come you into my lobby, I have to go 100% Super Saiyan Blue, Kaioken stacked with everything else, bro. I gotta whoop your ass.
See,
I will put the cheat code for 5 stars. Yeah, that's all I wanted. I wanted to be hot while I'm doing my missions.
You.
No, that's
she
the
was
best.
a witness, man. Her and her mama used to look at me like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
When I did play GTA, I couldn't get past 4 stars, bro. Niggas always dragged me out the car, gunned me down.
Look, she tell you, man, had a bed.
My tires get popped and all type of shit.
Trigger.
I'm trying to transition cars and niggas run up on me and just...
No,
You know what I mean?
Bro,
Like,
I was a beat. Listen, I'm trying to listen. Man, listen. I was a I'm sorry. I think I stole the wig. Man, Pat Ryan. But yeah, you know, that was just something, you know, we just talking shit. But man, y'all got a question for a player and have all the fans and everything. Oh yeah. No, bro, like, she's a witness to this shit too, like, bro. Cause then I was like, no, I don't like them lock on servers. No, we free.
We went to free aim.
I'm eating
He was
down.
nigga.
Like, I'm not playing.
And
I'm eating.
like the only way people were able to kill us, they had to use explosives. They had to use rocket launchers. They had to.
No,
use...
it was the jet or the
but they were still
that
right. But they were still using like RPGs. They were still using like they were doing little shit.
My gun. See, the thing was that he would run 5-star for about an hour. Yeah. That's it. She not lying.
Like, we definitely, nigga. Oh my god, we ran 5 stars damn near until like 5 in the morning.
Like, dude, like, be so shiesty up on the server, bro, that I'ma just bring all these cops and shit to where you trying to do your little, just disrupt everything.
That's exactly the shit we was on. If you was doing a heist, we're going over there.
And we ain't even gonna shoot at you.
Nope, we just bring the cops so your shit get fucked up.
As soon as you bump into one of them or something, and it's a bunch of them, are you done? Oh yeah, man, we gonna start getting down up on that too, man.
Are we going back to that?
Yeah, no, I'm buying it for it. Oh yeah, you talking about when I used to be at your mama's house, we used to be chilling. Yeah,
you talking about call it mod with Mac.
Mod with a Mac. I am, you know what? I am going to show what time be buying one of them arcades. Why not? That's another little skill, y'all. You know what? Mac gonna start showing y'all some of these little hustles I be all bad. They small, but man, you'll figure it out. Once you see the hustle, it's sweet. And oh yes, I got very satisfied customers out here. You know what I'm talking about? If you ever watch it, make sure you let them know. Put that picture up like, oh yeah, Mac ain't playing. But if actually you look far enough down my page, you'll find one. Like, because I'm new to the posting and all that. Y'all know, man. I'm just getting to it. But hey, we just chilling, but we gonna get up out of here. It was fun. And y'all already know this was Mac Buddy Gaming, where we play to win, not kill. And I hope y'all took a little knowledge from all this, man. I know it's just us, man, you know, just talking shit, kicking back. You know what I'm saying? But, lady, Nobu, my boy FG Mark Grams, always love y'all for stepping out with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Come chopping it up with me. I tried to make sure it wasn't that bright ass white table. Man, you know
it's
what I'm saying?
Nice green one now.
Man, you already know the production is low, but the message is real. Oh man, you know what kind of table this is, but we gonna step up out of here, man, cause y'all already know, man. Facebook get to see all the bullshit.